Hi everyone, welcome to 164 Diecast. The primary focus of my channel is to review diecast vehicles I have been collecting since the early 90s. These are primarily Hot Wheels cars, but I also have Matchbox and 1/18 scale cars as well. I previously veered away from diecast in a couple of videos to review two Alienware computer systems. I did this because these are the newest systems from Alienware, and I could not find any recent reviews on these. I am not a tech review site. But I also did these because I used these for creating the content you see here on the channel. I normally build my own systems, but today's dynamic marketplace pricing has made buying a pre-built cost-effective, and I like what I saw for the price in the Alienware systems. I also realize there are many out there that totally hate anything Alienware. And this came out in the likes and comments on my videos. And that is fair and okay with me. I get it. I was the same. But today, for me, these made sense. I have a 2-year-old Alienware AW3225QF 32-inch OLED monitor connected to my new Alienware Area 51. This is convenient because these parts recognize each other, making adjustments and updates easy. I also have a 2-year-old Asus PG32UCDM 32-inch OLED monitor that is connected to my MacBook Pro 16-inch M4 Max laptop. Both the Alienware and Asus monitors are great and have stunning image quality. I have had zero issues with the Alienware over these last 2 years, but I have had an issue with the Asus screen blanking out occasionally. The image goes black for about 10 to 15 seconds before coming back on. It's a bit of an irritant, but nothing I'm going to send in for warranty repairs. I have had the monitor connected to several systems, and the issue persists regardless of what it is connected to. So it isn't the system or video card. It is something in the monitor itself. However, Asus, MSI, and Gigabyte have all introduced new 32-inch OLED monitors with updated features from what I have now. All three are 2 generations newer than my current monitors. I did what everyone else does and went online to review these. I could not find any seller that had the Gigabyte version, and only Newegg had any of the Asus PG32UCDM3 or the MSI 322UR X24 monitors. In the reviews, I discovered the MSI and Asus were nearly identical in both specs and actual test results. The only real difference was the Asus had Dolby Vision, a feature I never use. The MSI is $200 cheaper. So, upgrade time with the new MSI 322UR X24 32-inch QD OLED monitor. There are many reviews of this monitor by every reviewer in existence, both written and video. They are all in agreement on the quality of the monitor, its specs, and image quality. The purplish hue on the screen when reflecting light, a known issue with quantum dot OLED panels, has been mitigated, as well as scratch resistance with a new outer coating, and the image quality has been slightly improved, including a bump in brightness, with the new 4th Gen Samsung QD panels. So, there's no point in me doing another review video. I will unbox for you and gloss over any type of standard review. The reason I am doing this video, again because there isn't a lot out there about it, has to do with the newer DisplayPort 2.1a connection that features a UHBR20 stream that does not require DSC. DSC is lossless, so you most likely won't be able to tell the difference in display quality when viewing a panel using DSC compared to a full 80 GB stream on DP 2.1a. But if you are like me, I want that full uncompressed stream. Just because. But here's the catch, and why I'm sharing this video. You have to use a DP80 certified DisplayPort cable to get it. And there is a maximum length of 2 meters for this certification. Anything longer, and you start losing bandwidth, which means it won't be certified. That is going to be pretty short for a lot of people. Fortunately, both ASUS and MSI include a certified 2-meter cable with their monitors. The MSI cable actually in my box was 1.5 meters. I will show you mine so you can see what it looks like. And instead of me trying to show or tell you all about the details of this, there is an article in PC Gamer about it here. And a video showing you from Monitors Unboxed about it here. So as you can see, it is important to set it up correctly and use the correct cable to get the full use of the DP 2.1a spec out of these monitors. Also, make sure whichever monitor you get with this feature, you leave the DSC compression active in the settings on your monitor. You'll see why in the video in the article. My monitor just arrived via UPS, and here is what was delivered. Here's the box with all the details printed on it from MSI. As we open it, we find a cardboard insert with the power cord in the upper right, the base for the stand on the left, and the accessories at the upper center. The accessories include a quick start guide, some stickers, standoffs for the rear VESA mount if you use an arm or wall mount, a microfiber cloth for cleaning the screen, a USB A to B cable, which I highly recommend you connect to the monitor, and your PC, so you can do updates if needed. A USB-C cable, a high-speed HDMI 2.1 cable, and the DisplayPort 2.1a UHBR20 cable, which is labeled DP80. You also get a cloth carry case for all of these accessories that you don't use. Removing the cardboard insert reveals a second insert, where the monitor sits in its protective covering. Don't take this out of the box or remove the cover. You want to mount the stand while the monitor is still in the box. Open the protective covering and lift up enough to slide the stand into the opening on the back of the monitor, then attach the base. It is very easy to do. Once the base is attached, then you can lift the monitor out of the box and set it upright. Remove all of the plastic protection from the back of the monitor, but I suggest leaving the protective film on the front of the screen until you have it fully set up with your computer. This will prevent fingerprints and possible scratches. Removing the front film should be the very last thing you do before turning the monitor on. Now, let's go take a look at the monitor set up in my office for some quick information you might find helpful. So, here is the new MSI 322 UR X24 24-inch, sorry about that, 32-inch OLED monitor, quantum dot, that just came out recently. I bought this off of Newegg. It was the only place that had it. I tried Amazon, B&H, the MSI website, all the usual places to look for these things, and it was not available. However, Newegg had one. Actually, what happened was I actually ordered the ASUS version of this The only difference between this and the Asus is the Asus has Dolby Vision. This one does not. Both of them have that UBHR20 DisplayPort, and this came with the DP20 cable, or I should say DP80 cable, which you will see a look at here. I have a photo of that will be included so that you can see what it looks like. I have to admit that it does look a lot better. The colors are a little punchier. I think part of that is that the brightness level on these things are a little bit higher. It's not a lot noticeable, but it is definitely noticeable, and the colors are a little bit punchier as a result. Other than that, so far so good. Just got it set up. So here is GPU-Z by Tech PowerUp that is showing proof that the DisplayPort 80 cable is letting the full bandwidth through without DSC compression. And what you'll see here, so you're going to go to the Advanced tab right up here, and then once you're there, what you're looking for here is on your monitor. See where it says link rate 20 gigabits per second? That's because there are 4 lanes, and 4 times 20 is 80. So that is the full bandwidth that is coming through. There is no DSC compression. If on my Alienware 32-inch OLED monitor that I had previously, which was a great monitor, still is, it's just finding another use for it now. Under link rate, when I brought this up, it said 8.5 gigabits per second because that was DisplayPort 1.4, and it was using DSC compression. So it was at 8.5 gigabits per second. Now with the new cable on this new monitor that can send it all the way through the DisplayPort 2.1a, we're getting the full bandwidth going all the way through with no compression anymore. So what I'm showing you here is the on-screen display, the OSD for the MSI panel here. And you can see, and sorry if this is a little bit jerky, I'm trying to do this with one hand on the camera and the other hand on the monitor here because it'll blank out. We're at full 4K, 240 Hertz, HDR is on, and VRR, Adaptive Sync, or G-Sync, whatever. And we are using the DisplayPort for our video. So here is the information on using some of the features. And if we go over here, I'm going to bring you down to display HDR. Here I'm using the EOTF boost mode instead of True Black 500. It defaults to True Black 500 right there. And I brought it down. I'm not going to use the Peak 1000. What EOTF boost does is it gives you a balance between the True Black 500 and the Peak 1000. From what I'm reading so far, that is the best way to use it. One of the things I want to show you also is the DSC right here. Make sure that that is on, okay? Because if something happens and you're not getting your full bandwidth through that cable for some reason, this will automatically switch over to the DSC mode, and you want to do that. Otherwise, you could have some problems. So make sure that you have DSC on even though you're using the cable. And those are the main things I wanted to show you on the OSD for this thing. The button is on the back, right down back in here behind the sensor. This sensor, by the way, is what is going to see you while you're sitting there. I saw a few people with comments on this that they're not going to buy anything that has a camera on it that can track them. This thing does not track you and send anything. All this camera does is sense whether you're there, and then it uses the AI built into this monitor to determine if it's a person as opposed to like a block of ice or a board or something like that. And it looks for you, and if it sees you walk away, it will blank the screen out. But you have to turn that on in the settings. So that's what that camera is for. But anyway, the button for the OSD is right behind that on the back of the panel. And then on either side are switches. The one on the left is the power And I'm not sure what the one on the right is yet. I'm still fooling around with this, trying to figure it out. But that's what that's all about. Fantastic monitor. Only had it one day, but so far so good. I can definitely see a difference between this and my Alienware, and my Alienware was fantastic. This is even more fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful screen. Once again, one last thing here that I wanted to show you real quick is the ROPS for the 5090. I have a 5090 in my Alienware here. And one of the things that you want to make sure of is that the ROPs are at 176. There were issues early on with the 5090s with this not showing 176 ROPs. So you want to look at that. And I apologize for the movement on here. I'm using an iPhone to film this by hand, and so therefore it's a little hard to hold it still. It's a little hard to move around. And that's it. All I wanted to show you. That's it. That is the new 322UR X24 32-inch quantum dot OLED 4K monitor from MSI. I almost bought the Asus PG32UC DM3, but canceled that and bought this, as all the reviews showed they were identical in performance and features, with the only exception being the Asus has Dolby Vision. Since I do not watch movies or play console games on this, that feature is not needed, and the MSI is $200 cheaper. That made it very easy for me to select the MSI monitor over the Asus. Plus, almost every Asus product I buy seems to end up having some kind of a problem or issue. I hope you found this video helpful if you buy one of these fantastic monitors. And, as always, thank you for visiting 164 Diecast. And we will see you on the next video.